Yes, what is goody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Becoming, Creating, Being. Who am I? I am TjTUCKER, Leeds, Wakefield-based recording artist, rapper, writer, producer, alchemist, general thinker, and just doer of whatever one pleases, really. Bro. What is this? This is a video journaling series. This is not only that, but it's a challenge to myself. Not only that, but it's also a chance to, for you guys that are watching this and who already rock with me musically, this is a chance for us to grow together. You know what I mean? I'm going to be making episodes once a month, so these are going to be coming out at the end of each month, and I'm committed to it. And you're going to see a lot through that. You know what I mean? A lot of we hope a lot of growth, a lot of development, and yeah, that's what it is. All right, so here we go, man. It's the first ever one. It's that real. You see my journal right here, my truth-telling journal. You get me? I journal a lot. I'm always writing in some kind of form. So as the months go, I'll be like, putting it all down in here and bringing it to the forefront. So this month of August, I've been becoming undeniable. And what does that mean to me? Becoming undeniable is simply having no doubts in my movements. You know what I'm saying? And how can I experience doubt coming at me in the world in the form of being denied access or entry or having who I am questioned if that's not happening internally? Do you get me? If I'm not doing that to myself, there's no way that the world's going to be reflecting that back to me. Do you get me? So why undeniable? When I think about just how my world has been moving and shifting recently, man, like it's been hectic, it's been nuts, it's been a lot of shifts and a lot of changes, and I've really been feeling like I've been going through we go through transformations so many times in our lives, right? Like as people, you get me? And I'm definitely going through one of those moments recently, and even to the point of I'm an artist, man, independent artist. So of course, we work the 9 to 5 to support what we're doing here. But it's like to that point where obviously what we're doing here is growing and it needs more time. Do you get me? So it's like I've really been feeling like I've been at a crossroads of, all right, bro, like look, you need to choose what you really want to do. It's not about what's safe. No calculations, none of that. What do you want? And whatever you choose, you walk through that and you move to that with conviction, straight up. Do you know what I mean? No room for doubt, no room for that anymore in my life, really. The wind is low-key going crazy, man. It's rather, calm and casual settings out here, but the wind is moving. How am I being undeniable this month? So first, building back my good habits. You know what I'm saying? I was recently doing a job that was like, it was a like courier jobs. If anyone's done any of that, like delivery stuff, it's pretty time consuming, fam. You know what I mean? Like I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I fell off. You know what I mean? Like my fucking my workout routine, all of that. So just building all of that back. My reading, my writing, recording. Having my time to be creative, having my time to work on my body and work on my mind. You know what I mean? Rest, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Second, trusting and following my instincts a lot more often than I do. That is very, very, very important to me. I'm very big on energy and just, I'm very much led, internally. Do you get me? So, really, really, really hunkering down in that, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of seeing by faith and not by sight in that, do you know what I mean? And again, conviction, not belief. Third, if I can see it mentally in my mind, there's a reason for that. Like, don't sit on that and don't, like, there's a reason you're seeing whatever you're seeing in your head. Do you get me? If it's an idea or something like that, if it's a spark, tap in. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling myself. That's what I've been telling myself all throughout August. Yo, so for this part of creating, we're gonna do a little challenge every month, okay? And I am committed, okay? I am committed to this, all right? I thought, hey, I could really develop some skill here. Hey man, I could really challenge myself here and push myself outside of this box. You feel me? Because visuals are so important. As musicians, everyone wants to be nosy and see what we look like and see what we cracking with, see what we're doing. So cool. I thought, I could use this little bit of time, give myself a little music video challenge. All right, so this is how it's gonna play out. I'm gonna pick a name out of a hat in a little bit. I'm gonna write my song names out. I'm gonna put them into one of my hats. Boom. I'm gonna blindfold or just cover my eyes or look away. I'm gonna shake up the hat, hand in the hat, pull out a name. Whatever name I pull out of that hat, that is the song that I will be producing a music video for, or crafting a music video for, I should say. So at the end of this month, you should see something from me, no matter how grand, no matter how small. That's the plan, that's the idea. All right, go. let's get to it. Okay, ladies and gents, we have our hat. We have our names in the hat. If you can see the little piece of paper in there. Like I said before, these song names in here, they have been meticulously decided on. These are the ones that I feel have the most potential, the ones that interest me to do a video for. As I keep writing, as I keep making songs, of course, I'll be adding the names into the hat each month. So, yeah, man, it's always going to be a surprise. I'm never going to know because I'm just going to do this off the cuff, off rip. Right now, what you're seeing, this is the first time I've even ever like done anything like this. So, cool. Here we go. And before I start, let me just say, this is my declaration. I am committing, okay? I am committed, all right? 110%, whatever name I pull out of this hat, all right? That song, you will have a video for it by the end of the month, all right? I owe that to myself. I owe that even more to you watching. So here we go. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to close my eyes. This feels a lot more dramatic than it probably is, for real. All right, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes on up here, okay? You can see, like, no, okay, I have one. I got it. Oh wow. My first video, the first music video that I will be crafting this month is Backwards. I don't know if you can see that. You still can't read this. Focus. Yeah, Backwards. So, and then this month you will see a little video for my song Backwards featuring Misu. I doubt Misu's going to be in the video with me because she's based down in London and I'm all up in the north, Wakefield. So yeah, we'll see about that. But alright, go. Being this month of August, I am choosing to be more kind, more attentive, and more present, not just with myself, but with the world around me. For one, being present to me looks like listening to myself 10 times more than I do right now. Being more kind and attentive to myself and others probably looks like, I think, catching the small details, really like following up and following through. I'm there, I'm not somewhere else mentally or anything like that. With myself, I think, yeah, again, like catching the small details, like noticing certain, not just eating everything, for example, like, do you know what I mean, like how my body reacts to certain things and certain food. And like I've recently found out I can't just be yamming bare cheese, okay? Like a lot of cheese is a no for me. And like last but not least, how am I even being kinder to myself? This one was a tough one. Like I actually had to think about for a little minute. Sleeping, bro. I do real sleeping, allowing myself to sleep. Okay, like hustle culture is done. Okay, sleep is part of hustling. All right, you cannot effectively make the next play or the next move if you're sleeping. Like no, yeah, allowing myself to sleep and getting good rest. Whenever my body feels like I need it, I give it that. You know what I mean? I have been giving it that, which is great. Another way is that just allowing myself to let go of BS beliefs. There is a lot of bullshit in the world that we have been fed since we were young and everything. And it's no one else's job but our own to do the learning and to like decode and recode and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I don't think any belief is difficult to let go of. I think it's just the awareness of it. Once you got the awareness and you understand, whether that belief is serving you or not, then you move accordingly. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I've been moving this month. And you know what? Yo, I'm low key getting back into gaming a little bit. That's another way of being kinder to myself because I have not bought a new game in a minute. I used to game all the time. Like I've had all the consoles my life for a life. I mean, since I was a pup. Like, you feel me? Yeah. So I'm a console gamer. I'm on PlayStation. My PSN is TjTUCKER 13. Yeah, man. I copped Mafia, the Old Country. I really rock with like story mode games. And open world games, those are my favorite. And I love gangster shit. So come on, man. Of course, I caught that Mafia. What do you mean? And truly, the aim with all this is just unblocking the creative pathways. You know what I mean? Keeping those clear. Being kinder to myself. Being more present. Being more attentive. Just means I'm in the vibes. You know what I mean? I'm not in my head. I'm in the source. I'm with the source. You know what I'm saying? And SOURCE, by the way. This is where we was at with it today. Yo, man, this spot also doubles as the backwards location. Of course, I'm not going to disclose it. You just got to find it. That is that, yo. The first month of becoming, creating, being is in the books. The most valuable thing about this experience has been about this first month. I've been seeing how I've been moving with a lot more intention. It's becoming undeniable. Yo, man, like this month, there was a few points, where I think I proved to myself certain things. For example, just getting the backwards shoot done, shooting at myself, editing it myself. You know, not relying on anything or anyone else, just what I have to get that done. That was great. I love stuff like that too, because it really shows you who you are. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of undeniable energy in that too. You feel me? I love performing live. That's my thing. And this month I definitely had a little test with that. I had a humbling experience this month. I had a very humbling experience. I played a show, which I was really looking forward to playing and everything like that. But then I didn't show up how I usually show up. I felt. Do you know what I mean? I felt like I was at 60%. Do you know what I mean? Not even at 80, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's okay. That's just me being hypercritical on myself because people still had a good time. Shortly after that, so I had a follow-up show, right after this one, a week after. It was a small show, though, just the way that the crowd took us in, and me and then 10 people, it was 1,000 people in the room. Do you know what I mean? It just felt good. You know what I mean? And I loved it. And, it proved a lot to me. So, it doesn't matter how long I've been doing this. Do you know what I mean? Moments like that will always come. Come and go, and I really appreciate them the most because I think it really shows who you are. If you really love what you're doing, etc., etc. Do you know what I mean? So, for me, I was questioned. I believe I answered. I ain't got no doubts. You know what I mean? So, undeniable. I think it's a success this month. You know what I mean? On creating, you tell me how we did this month. The backward video is shot, it is done, it is on my YouTube. So you tell me how we did. In terms of being kinda more present and attentive to myself and to the world around me, I'll say the only one out of those that needs more work is being kinder to others outside of me. So man, not to air you out, Ash, my DJ, my bandmate, my dog. Listen, man, not to air you out, but yo, man, I definitely was not kind with the way I mocked you on FIFA. You understand? So that's still a work in progress for me. But if we're talking about being attentive and being present, I don't think I'd be doing anything that I'm doing right now in my life. With the output, the consistency, all of that. I don't think any of that would be happening if I wasn't being present, if I wasn't being attentive. So yeah, guys, whatever it is that you are becoming, creating, or being right now in your life or in the lives of others, yo man, let that be good work. You feel me? Keep going, stay motivated, keep that vision clear. You get me? That comment section, the comment section, that there is prime motivational space. That there is prime. Let's build each other up, man. If you are becoming something right now, if you're creating and you just want eyes on it, or you just want to talk about it, man, you're just gassed about it, put it in the comments, bro. Let's talk, because I'm sharing this with you. So, you know what I mean? I just want you to feel comfortable to do the same. Do you know what I mean? This is one community, one familiar, you get me? And there's not a lot to join that shit, man. Just leave a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll see you lot next month. Bless up.